and 2. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap. Russell Wilson played so spectacular for Seattle in the win over New England, but let's talk about this defense and what you've seen from them.
It's one of the best defenses in the league, and it continues to be, and I know this for a fact because I've talked with the guys. You know what's most important to them on defense is leading the league in scoring D. They've done it for the last 4 seasons. Drives them crazy if they give up cheap touchdowns. And look what they did against New England. When pressed, a big goal line stand to win it. And Frank Clark has been a revelation on the defensive line, really filling in for Michael Bennett during his injury.
7.5 sacks this year so far for Clark. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. In Week 10, the 4th 100-yard game of the season for Jordan Howard. In fact, he had 100 yards right on the nose.
Remember in preseason when all the competition was Jeremy Langford, Kadeem Carey, and could Jordan Howard get some carries? 4 of the last 6 weeks, he's been 100 yards or more carrying the football. Firmly grasping that position right now, hoping that he's going to stay healthy the rest of the year.
He did suffer a minor injury around the ankle Achilles area, but hopefully he'll be okay going forward. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. And a look at Seattle's defense.
Michael Bennett is one of the best pass-rushing defensive linemen in the game. Normally plays defensive end, but when they go to those nickel packages and he works inside, look out, offensive guards. You've got a problem.
Offense looks to punch it in here from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jeremy Langford punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he's got it up and through. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And left side here, it's Graham. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Doug Baldwin hadn't had a touchdown catch in 5 weeks. Until Week 10, he had 3 of them. 6 catches, 3 of them in the end zone.
That's making up for lost time. And let's face it, the connection he established with Russell Wilson, especially beginning in 2015, continues on now. When things are tight, when Russell Wilson is hemmed in, he's looking for number 89. And Doug Baldwin knows it, senses it, and finds a way to get open. Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The starters for the Seahawks of Seattle on the offensive side. Charles, they could use a big game from Thomas Rawls.
And they really love what they got out of him last year because An undrafted player is not supposed to give you nearly 6 yards to carry in production, and that's exactly what he did. They need a big game out of him, and they expect it.
He was looking for Thomas Rawls there, and it's third down. The starting 11 defensively for the Bears.
Pernell McPherson's a strong run-stuffing outside linebacker who's beginning to blossom as a pass rusher.
On third down, Wilson. And able to find Graham, complete. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse. That'll bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Wilson, this will be caught at about the 5. Give him 9 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
There's Wilson to throw. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target, and it's 4th down. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on 3rd down after having such a long drive going.
Man, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And how about this? It's complete, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Luke Wilson from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now Cutler on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Throwing again, it's Cutler. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Roughing the pass here, but Charles, that's a good call. But these days, you know, quarterbacks, they're very protective.
We know how protected they are, and if it's anything borderline, they're going to get the call. But as a defender, that's hard to swallow sometimes because there's so many of these bang-bang plays.
Now Cutler, Royal making the catch over the middle. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll run here with Langford. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
This is Langford, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
On 3rd and goal, Cutler. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tony McDaniel in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. And Bart puts it through. But there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Cutler gives it to Howard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down. And Bart puts it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
You know, Charles, a lot made about the Bears' offense scoring less than 16 points a game. The defense, they've been pretty good, but the offensive production just hasn't been there.
Makes it very difficult to hang in there as a defense when your offense isn't giving you much anyway. And they do have one bright spot, though, especially on the defensive side, and that's Leonard Floyd, their first-round draft pick. Remember, they moved up last spring to make sure they got him because they thought maybe the Giants might take him at number 10, and he's played pretty well recently, 4.5 sacks in his last 3 games.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 1st down, Wilson. Complete out right to Kurz. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Room here to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he's...
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This complete to Lockett. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. And quickly, they get to the line. On second down, here's Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Stays on his feet. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On second down, Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. He hits Baldwin right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Cutler to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On second down, Cutler. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
3rd down, still 14 yards left. Now Cutler on 3rd and long. And Jeffrey's got it. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Cutler on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now Wilson on first down. It's caught outright by Graham. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than 1 tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Now this is a feeling I can relate to all too well. Deflation on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage, took away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for, the quarterback, and he used his legs to hot-foot it for a first down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And left side here, it's Graham. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it's good enough for a Seattle first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Going to Rawls on the dump off. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 15 that time. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now Wilson, flushed out right, and he slides to avoid the hit. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jarrell Freeman, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
On third and goal, Wilson, and he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Pernell McPhee coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down.
Yeah.
On his Hauschka now for the Seahawk
Yeah.
field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left to the upright. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They go play action here on first down. He's got time. Trying to lay one up deep. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Second and 10. It's Cutler again. And this is complete to Zach Miller. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll throw on first down with Cutler. Royal making the catch over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Now the offense lining up first and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On first and 10, it's Cutler. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now, Cutler on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing again, it's Cutler. This will be caught at about the 6. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw again is Cutler. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal. They'll run here. This is Kadeem Carey. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave them with a long 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Cutler on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll run with Rawls. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's John Ryan now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Call it a 3-yard gain. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Well, kind of interesting for sure. It worked out for them. They only had a yard to go. You know, when you do that fake punt, you're kind of starting back further than you need to when you only have 1 yard.
Yeah, and I guess they felt like that was a true full fake because most of the time with a yard to go, you leave your offense on the field, you run something from your playbook. But here, they gave the full impression they were going to punt it away and picked up the first down. They definitely surprised us.
I was going to say, surprise, surprise. They stay on the ground. Rolls again. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup there on the run. 30 yards.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Wilson wants to throw it. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They go play action here on first down. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. A second down carry for Procise. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Wilson, letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. Now, on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You're able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But now...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we've been putting in the hours. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. We've been on the road, from the go. Hit my blow. You know we've been down for too long to give up. Can't go. I need all pesos, want it all. Case closed, I go balls to the wall, can't hold to the ball game over. These boys can't hold me. You boys can't hold us. I told you, better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we've been putting in the hours. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. When I was back home washing them dishes, I was just wishing I could just vision. I was gon' get it. I was on missions. I was just living. Walked in that building, we was just building, taking our time. We was just yielding. We was just chilling away from these haters. Know they be watching like a theater. Yeah. Plotting these niggas that we need later. They gon' degrade us. It won't delay us. This is what made us. We got Omega, probably roll. Probably just leave. I see you later. I salute Wake. Cop a new crib. Got some new neighbors. You get this big, they gon' want favors. They gon' want flavors. Probably roll. Hope the Lord save us. Wait from these haters. Hope the Lord save us. Wait from these snakes. Wait from these fakes. Wait, I need breaks. Wait, I need cake. How long can we wait? Come on, for peace sake. Be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we've been putting in the hours. We only taking what was ours. So you better not be the one to doubt us. 'Cause we gon' blow your mind. 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 We gon' blow your mind.
Trip. What's up, bro? What up, though? Not much, chillin'.
Yeah, fucking around. Let's be playing the game and online, man. Motherfucker, hey, this nigga. I want to call that nigga name. His name Crossing Route. No, I'm fucking this bitch so high, right? I'm not even focused on this nigga doing crossing routes to the fourth quarter. I'm like, this nigga been crossing route me all game. By that time, it's too late because I ain't paying attention to really what he was doing. I'm like, he was doing different formations, but it was all crossing routes. That nigga, he just bust my motherfucking head. Just snuck all kind of crossing routes in on the nigga. I got something for him. He played with Seattle when he was weak as hell. Then he ran a fake field goal. It was 4th and 2 on my 20. He got the ball with 30 seconds left. I'm like, I know he gonna punt it. It's 4th and 2. Fake punt, handoff, ran the ball for a first down. I said, it's the luckiest motherfucker in the world. I know it's coming, so I got it on punt return safe. And still didn't stop. Man. I said, look at this motherfucker here. I said, don't worry about it. I ain't even say shit. I got quiet like shrimp. I ain't even say shit. I just looked at it. Quiet as hell, just looked at it. Like, look at this motherfucker.
Yeah, I tried to mine.
What happened?
And, man, I dropped my dude dropped a touchdown, 4th and inches.
Ooh.
In the end zone.
Ooh.
Then I threw a crazy pick. Somehow I lost. At 14-19, I scored with like 42 seconds left, kicked the onside, got that bitch back. And I threw another interception.
That nigga, he know he be lucky. He be getting away. He ain't that good. I be watching his ass, the cross right ass nigga.
That's how I been doing I seen him in the main deal with the cross route.
Yeah.
I seen him cover those,
Anytime your wife can sit back and watch and say, this nigga here is going on a crossing route. Your wife looking at it. She be watching this play all the time. She was right on the side of you watch this play. That's why you be hearing all the time. She be right there. Motherfucker be running crossing route.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On cover 3.
Yes, cause he wants you to he know that dude got a high maintenance ass spectacular catch and all that shit. He believe in jump balls, he rely on that. The jump ball, man, what happened when you bring that down? Be 2 niggas on him.
Yeah. But I had got to run it through his arm.
Yeah.
Then she kept trying to run out of pocket. Kept blitzing you to the outside line.
Cause you know what, he need the play that he run, he needs some time to throw it downfield. The play that he picked. He like that deep crossing route. Off the bootleg. I think he do a play action. I think it's a play action play.
Yeah, I be trying to blitz on that motherfucker.
I try to blitz the way he rolling out on. Crunch his ass.
Yeah, cause I really do roll out, trying to quick pass.
Yeah. Hey, I was looking on franchise mode. Me and my wife, I was looking, seeing the news, watching the news. They had you on there. They got Mariota clowning, Mariota clowning out there in the league. They say that's about how potent your offense was and shit. Then they say they do like that potent Tennessee offense was. Yeah. I was playing poker, right? Why I got 12,000? I came in with 1,000, right? Then I got greedy. Why I leave out that bitch with $2,000? I was mad as hell.
Oh man, I was telling you like no more than that.
Yeah, he dipped out that big ass stack. Damn. And I realized I'm here just smoking my ass off, like in zone, just playing. I start losing chips. I ain't paying no mind. I should have fucking left. Dumb ass shit. So I'm going back in the next day. Think I'm gonna do the same thing? Shit. On Friday nights, them niggas be in that bitch deep. Hell yeah. That ring game ain't never ends. Ain't no end to that table. You can make much money as you want.
Somebody jumping in there
all the time. And I was like, damn, I wonder when this game gonna end. It ain't gonna never end because people always gonna come in there. So many chips you got, you can't even see yourself. Big ass bundles of chips. And you can rebuy. Say like you got a few chips left, like you got just a few chips left. You can rebuy. That way you ain't gotta sit out on your hands. While you still running out on like damn, I'm gonna run out of chip off. You bet your last chip or something. If you revive before you still got some chips, it'll put you in the next motherfucking hand. I was like, oh shit, okay. I lost $2,000 yesterday trying to get that other money back. It ain't the same. There was some girls in there busting that ass. Shit. Man, my ass about it, I had quit. I quit and started watching old ass movie Belly.
Oh yeah.
I started watching Belly last night.
So don't watch Belly too.
Man, I thought you was a real dread, man. Hold on. Check this ass. Man, come on, man. I thought you was a real dread, man. I thought you scared, man. Hold on. Don't ever bring scared business in my house.
I know him got some shadows on.
Yeah.
Oh, watch this.
Shadows and shit, too.
Yeah, a lot of people I knew they somebody took my damn move and never got it back.
That's how I go. You know it. Every fucking state, same shit. I got movies I done forgot that I done had, and niggas got my shell and walk past in their crib.
Oh no, I forgot to tell you what the number was.
Now you might say some shit like this and really mean it. Hey man, I got a movie like that right there at the crib. The whole time, that's your goddamn movie right there. You think it's at the house? I done did that. And niggas sit there and let you say it, don't say nothing. That nigga dirty as hell. That's your man's though. That's your man.
I can't put up the house, bro.
That's your man. He ain't saying they don't like this motherfucker movie here, man. You gotta give him another one, man. I'm gonna keep this real thing number $8, nigga. You won't buy it yourself, but it ain't number $8 though. Like motherfucker.
Number $8.
Yeah, motherfucker, you dog ass motherfucker. I seen Bill. I've been beating Bill's ass. He's stalking me now. He really stalking me now. He's sending me invites while I'm in games and shit. Send it. Yeah. Hey man, if you're scared, man, we'll get you a big dog or something. Call the police. Tell him I'm after you. Then he go to mumbling shit when he be winning. See, he don't start mumbling when he start winning. You know why people pick the team they pick. Why he playing the game. That motherfucker something else. I've been playing Bill about 4 years. The motherfucker trip. He can't take losing. Can you believe that he's handling all our ass in Madden? He was beating all our ass in Madden because niggas wasn't going for field goals and shit. Niggas said, let's start playing football with this nigga. I'm in rolling up.
Damn, I know what I was doing yesterday. How crazy a play.
I got a playbook I'm scared to try, man, because I ain't got the quarterback. My quarterback, I need an option quarterback. I just cut I cut my quarterback I got from Buffalo. Second string quarterback, cut his ass. It made me mad, man. I got one. Yep. It's the playoff time now, man. I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not. If I need to win this last game, though. I lost some dumbass games. Missed field goals and all this shit. That just really breaks my goddamn heart, boy. Hey. Green Bay done got the division right now. They done beat me twice. I ain't got no, man, that fucking receiver, he don't drop nothing. I be out on, everybody else drop the ball, he don't drop shit over there. That's why he got them over there.
Because we got
Yeah, they don't drop shit, man. You can't play. Yeah, you can't play man to man because he'll throw a jump ball. He'll throw a jump ball to Julio.
The only reason why I don't quit playing man so much, so he get tired of motherfuckers with the drag routes.
Yeah, them drag. Ooh, them drag routes. So I unplugged my damn mic. There you go. Tell you what.
Yeah, man, I get it. That's why I be idling so much, man.
Yeah, you know, I done figured the niggas out now. I'm gonna start audible with 5 seconds left on the play clock.
I keep going back and forth.
They'll play a little chess match.
Yeah, I'm checking.
With your ass. He'll go in and pick any play and say, okay, he got 3 wide, but he only got 2 cornerbacks out there. Then they gonna bullshit. He finna go after that slice, go after that linebacker. Yeah. Slamming your ass.
That's why I do the, since I made this playbook too, switch out all my options and shit. I mean, my album.
Yeah. Put a screen in there. Slide that screen in there.
Yeah. Well, I done got to where in cot too. If I put the play, I audible it or get some positive yards. Hurry up and run the play. I pick the first time.
I'm finna send out a couple.
Doing shit like that. Keep them on guard.
That's it, man. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta switch it up because if you don't start audible with them niggas, I'm like, this nigga ain't on audible. Okay, I got it. Punch playing basketball. Huh?
I watched Draka give that game to the Bengals the other night.
He gave it away last night?
He had it.
He know it.
Like the other day, he had it. He was just playing out of character, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's how it be. Play your game.
Yeah, it was funny. I was like, man.
He was mad as hell at himself, wasn't he?
Yeah, kind of. I said some stuff I seen him doing. Oh, damn, Doc, come in. You know, brother do that shit.
That hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I go to my motherfucking thing, I look at my shit, I say, man, look at the games I gave away. I done gave away easy ass games.
And then you run, damn. I feel tight ass running.
I'm finna look at the Bears playbook some more. I'm finna go deep in there and take it to the lab.
Man, that's yeah, I'm bringing me a custom playbook.
Oh, I got one called mine got a nickname onto it. I forgot the name of my playbook. I got one, but it's got everything in there from pistol. I got some pistol in there because I like that pistol shit. But see, when I run pistol, color scare me sometimes. You put the bitch on the ground, man.
Yeah.
When I try to run that option, see when I had EJ Emmanuel, I could run it good with him, but his accuracy was so terrible, man. I'm talking on 10-yard routes. Motherfucker got to stop it. They're falling backwards to get the ball. He's standing in the pocket throwing it.
I can believe that.
Oh my God.
All the passes I got fucked on there. See, I had to throw me a little 5-wide package in my shit too.
You start doing it.
And I caught on to my jet sweep. I had to find another with the jet sweep play action. In case somebody think they don't miss me.
The motherfuckers understand. Motherfuckers understand defenses. That's really making motherfuckers pay. I'm going in the game. What you doing?
Just in here looking at this playbook.
I'm play me. I lost that fucking game. I'm sorry. I got to have me a W out of the fucking online game. I got to have me a W. I had to go up again. Fucked up. Easy. Hey, motherfuckers be tripping, man. Like that, all 100 and some my games are playing with one team. I'm playing the shit out with the Bears. Now good. They done suspend Alshon Jeffrey. He ain't even starting.
Whoa.
Suspended him 4 games. He went off in the fucking locker room. Truthfully, the Bears are rebuilding everything. And it's a star born every year. Every team got a star. Sometimes you gotta let other players go to let other people shine. And I think that some of the shit Alshon been pulling lately ain't been cute. And we got some young players. I think we need to start over on the offensive side.
Yeah, I mean,
we can get a lot for Alshon Jeffrey. We still got Kevin White. He on injury reserve. Kevin White is faster, he's bigger, and he's younger. Cameron Medder is shining now. Ed Roy finna shut it down after this year. We got some rookies too look good. Speed, young, big. Gotta give him a chance to get out there and shine though. The name of my shit is called, I'm gonna find the name on right now. My shit called Flatline.
yeah, playbook.
Yeah, Flatline.
I just got mine shit called LA Rams.
You disguise your shit. I like running that motherfucker when I play with you can run it good with the Chiefs, Carolina, Jacksonville, anybody with a mobile quarterback, Tennessee, this playbook fit them.
I know one thing, I don't use my single back at all.
You don't use what?
Like one back, single back set.
Yeah.
I don't know when to use that shit. I guess because it's under Sunday.
I just went to my playbook to see how I feel. I'm gonna use it in the online game. See how I feel. I might go ahead and use it in my what's the name. I got a shitload of screens. Tight end, fullback. You know what screen they took off Madden? People will never talk about. The one in the one that's set up in the middle of the field.
That shot removed, they only hit you to the right and left now, huh?
Yeah, I know you right and left. Last time they had the screen. It still runs screens up the middle of the field in that field. That's the best screen to me because he got the whole field. All you got to do is run straight ahead. Ed McCaffrey. Most people don't know about Ed McCaffrey. Big white boy.
Yeah, I remember Jason Segel for the Giants.
For the Giants, yeah. His number was 31.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He got a ring too. He got that ring and retired quick as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Tiki Barber dumbass ain't getting no ring because he talking shit about Eli. And quit. Yep.
Sure did, man.
Sure did. He ain't get no ring. Motherfucker think he got a ring, he ain't get one. Eli went on and got one more after that. Shit. I'm playing Tennessee. Some nigga named Dead Shot. Call of Duty nigga.
So let's send you up to Chicago.
Yeah, I beat Aaron College, Tennessee. He had
All right, thank you much.
Dallas.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field.
So he had Odell Beckham and then he had somebody cold.
We've got what should prove to be a good one.
He just can't play football. That nigga trip, man. I switched teams. Yeah, okay. Okay, Kai. But I forgot that he don't watch football, so he don't know about the league. It's more than them niggas, man. It's more than them niggas, man. That's why it's the NFL, man.
They'll come out in the pistol. A strong running. And he's going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play.
Yeah, I told you.
Somehow the quarterback pitches it. He's not
You got that power option on your shit? Where the quarterback keeps it and run down the line and pitch it or keep it?
I just put that in this new playbook.
You know you're going to need that one because when you use Mariota and somebody just run to the running back, you just keep that motherfucker.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. And when you talk about this offense, you of course have to talk about Alshon Jeffrey.
Agile, he makes any quarterback that much better.
This dude here.
That's what's gonna hurt Jock out. For the boys in the West Coast. They're setting them audibles. I have all my audibles in the one thing.
Yeah.
Time running out here on the play clock. And now with the play clock just about.
You know what's bad is I ain't
studied
studied my playbook, so I really can't go straight in. I had to push time out on fucking you know.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come on a
3rd down situation, 3rd and 11.
They fake the give to carry. Now Cutler finding time. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And I just did the dumbest shit.
Wesley Woodyard.
And
the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive.
Certainly how I not envisioned that. Yeah.
Wins in this play. First quarter, first drive.
I see Murray back there, you know.
And that last one, that hurts.
Oh my God.
And he cuts it out to this touchdown, Titans.
First play, first handoff. This nigga mean business here.
33 yards. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Oh, man.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Can we want them in the way here anyway?
And maximizing opportunities.
Oh, okay.
Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
Shit, so here
The starting defense for the Titans.
When Brian Orakpo was born, there was no doubt that with that name, he was going to be a defensive player.
And he's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked. Avery Williamson in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now Cutler on 3rd and long. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And they take possession.
God, man. 2 picks, man. 2 picks, bro.
This Tennessee Titans offense is
I got to go in the lab for real with this playbook. I ain't like that.
5 different Titans scored a touchdown in the first half against Green Bay.
And I remember back in preseason covering Tennessee and hearing their head coach Mike Mularkey talk about what he wanted from his offense, and the term exotic smash mouth was coined. And really, it's not a gimmick for them. It's not a nickname. It's an identity. It's a mantra, and they're playing to it right now.
And the Titans won their 5th game of the year. That matches their total from the last 2 years combined.
All right, Mom. Is it all right? We'll be back.
Okay, babe.
Love y'all.
Love you too.
2nd down, Mariota. Wright's got it.
Man, Mariota threw that bitch on the rope, dog.
Down inside the 20. A good pick.
Mariota got that magic touch, man. Back in the day when they had Eddie George. Eddie George was one of my favorite growing up, watching him play with Ohio State.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Living in Chicago, and Eddie George and
They come out
Steve McNabb, because my school teacher used to brag on him.
And all the way down inside
My school teacher used to brag on Steve McNabb. She went to Alcorn State, and that's where Steve McNabb come from. And she used to brag on. She had brought me a T-shirt. I remember. I was quarterback at the school I went to. Because I made the papers. I came to school and I had passed out like 5 of them talking shit in the class. She was like, "You think that's something?" She started talking about Steve McNabb. He wasn't even in the pros yet.
Does he have one more of those left in him, maybe to bookend the season?
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now they'll run Murray, and he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. DeMarco Murray with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter, and the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And it's good.
Man, come on with that flag. I barely touched that boy. He didn't even move when I had did that. Damn. Let's have a round. I'm going to be back in the end zone. Give me a chance to play on this ball.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Oh, he'll climb. He'll
This
keep
would
it
take
in.
it just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out.
Now Cutler in trouble. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to take over right there at the...
Almost quit this motherfucking ball. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That resulted in a touchdown.
Just fumble the fucking ball and get it way back to him, shit.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator. The head
Two
coach.
interceptions, two interceptions, and then he gets sacked, fumble, and get a ball way back to him. They got the ball on the 22-yard line.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. And incomplete.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That'll give them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Playing like a fiddle right
It's
there.
a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Being chased out left. Now the ball comes loose.
Hey, you get the ball.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, bounced right back on it, keeps possession. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. That was second down run for Murray. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So he loses 3 yards there. Third down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays, exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
They come out here in the eye. Mariota now. Flush to his right. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Marcus Mariota taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And it is now 21-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now Cutler, he's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a second down.
All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back down the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down. We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped by a second-level player.
Cameron Meredith, the intended target, and it's third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Now Cutler looking to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that addition.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. It's the fullback taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears get a bit closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they control the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
Third and short yardage, Mariota. And he locates Walker, complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Hey, when Marcus Mariota was at Oregon, throwing to the tight end wasn't much of an option, was it? That spread offense, you didn't have him on the field too much. Now he's got one of the best in the game in Delaney Walker.
Now, last year, Walker led all the tight ends with 94 catches. Second down now after the incompletion. On second down, Mariota again. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. Touchdown, Titans. Rashard Matthews, 44 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there. Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do. But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board. Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive? We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent,